Hi guys, my name's Suzanne. I've been friends with Nicole for a few years, and she's always been a pretty solid kind of chick. Now she's been embarking on this shamanic healing. Always followed her, kept in touch with what goes on, and I've had some troubled times lately, and like I say, she's always been there. But just last night, she did a ritual on me. I set up in my bedroom, put my laptop on, comfy, candles, you know, all that nice kind of thing. And we embarked on the beginning, which, alright, laying comfortable. Very reassuring, kind of chatted me through and explained what was going to be done and the sort of time span of it. She recommended I have a crystal and a pebble. Okay. So got comfortable in the beginning. She drums, which is a really soothing sound anyway. And she just started at the top through here, crown chakra, and took me into a really peaceful place. And she was going to work from the crown, and she did work right the way through, stopping at each and giving each part, each chakra, time and acknowledgement, I guess. Probably may not use the right phrases, but at this point it doesn't matter. So very early on when she was working, the rush of emotion that come over me, tears come down, which is okay because you're relaxed and it's quiet and you're on your own. And in my eyes, like the little dark bubbles that float around in your eye, I could see like red Indians, like Indian faces or strong man features just passing through, and that made me cry and almost gasp. Which wasn't scary, but it was just that feeling. It was all just coming up. And as she talked through all the parts, different sensations. I have a few health issues at the moment, and there was a certain area that, as she worked down through, I didn't know at the time, but another gasp when she was working at my abdominal area. Didn't think of it, worked through. She took me on this lovely walk through a stone circle into the tree of life. Tree of life. And I could just feel myself imagining walking to this tree, and I do love a tree anyway. So she brought me to this tree, and I put my hands on it, and even lying down physically, I could splay my fingers out. Had the stone next to me and my crystal next to me, and she took me to this tree. Powerful, because at one point my legs were juddering, which is really odd. But yeah, so there was a process of like different parts of it going through the tree of life. She stopped talking for a while and just drummed, so it was quiet, and I was just literally going with the drum bit, which varied at certain times. But yeah, you just get lost in that soft drumming noise, which was beautiful. So I think it was a good half an hour or so, and as she brought me out, tears, that's fine. Spoke to her, and I just looked at her. I cried. I absolutely cried, because without realising, as much as we've known each other, the Indians that I saw, for me, are important to me, but it was also relevant to what the work Nicole was doing. So on our conversation after, Indian spirit guide, Great Bear, I used to collect with Indian memorabilia, and I've got Indian tattoos, and Nicole didn't know any of this. So on our conversation throughout, or after what she did, we were both just blown away at the relevance of everything that went on. I'm currently waiting for a hernia operation, and in my healing journey, she saw me as a warrior, an Indian warrior, which made me gasp, because I went to a reading in 95 many years ago, and I was told that I was a young Indian warrior boy, but got killed, quite sadly. And in my healing journey with Nicole, she said she saw me with an arrow in my side, in my abdomen. That's exactly where my hernia is, which is rather odd, but beautiful. And I have thyroid issues as well. And she said that there was some kind of noose or tie or chain or something around my neck. Dumbfounded, the pair of us, for the length of time we've known each other, and for the realisation that she was spot on. It was pretty amazing. So yeah, if you're wondering about Nicole's treatments and services, I'd definitely go for it. I wasn't fearful. I know a little bit about what she does, but I've had other treatments before. It turns out that this was what they call a soul retrieval. So at the point that she realised that I was a warrior and had been killed and troubled, the hurt that was taken from my soul, at that point, she actually managed to put it back. So, mind-blowing some of the time, don't always understand it, but I just know I've woken up this morning after a fabulous night's sleep, and I've taken my pebble to the beach and thanked Great Bear, who ended up, I think, was my spirit animal, we think, and I've thrown it in the ocean, and I've sat and I've looked and I've cried. But this morning I feel fabulous and emotional. So yeah, if you ever get an opportunity to work with Nicole, to work your trauma out, I would highly recommend it. She's beautiful. So yeah, good luck on your journey. Thank you.